Um, Generally don't have to do this more than once. Where the burnt umber, as you saw, had to go over it numerous times, and that's again so you build up a texture. Um, what this does here is I'm dry brushing this on and lightly rubbing it over top so that it hits the highlighted raised areas of the burnt umber. Okay. Another thing that's cool, I'll show you here real quick. You can take the terracotta over top of your black primer that's on here and lightly, again, rub that on there, and it's going to give your black primer a little bit of a weathered look. I hope that shows up well enough. Any type of little detail that's on there, like that little round, I guess that's supposed to be some kind of hood or catch or release, will get highlighted. Alright. Put a little more on here. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that side right now. Alright, give him a little bug. I can pretty much tell right away if I've got too much paint or not enough, not enough. Again, that's going to come with practice and time. But, try it, keep at it. I enjoy doing these types of models. I think it gives them a lot of character and personality, which is something I like to do. I've heard people say that this is harder than doing an actual shiny paint job. I'm not going to say it is or it isn't. I'll leave that up to individuals. But, some people have told me that this isn't, doesn't qualify at a show for best paint job. When in fact it should, because, as you can see, I am painting this. One of my models did actually win Best Paint Award, which I was thrilled with. It pissed a lot of people off, but it is what it is. It's a paint job. A lot of people said a weathered, rusty car will never win Best Paint, and one of mine did. So, doesn't always have to be shiny. Right now I'm just hitting all the little small areas with this finer, thinner brush. Again, like I said, if you get too much on there, you'll wipe it right off. And you can also smear it around. There's really no wrong way to do this, other than using too much paint. If I was doing a complete rusted out vehicle, I'd be following the same process except all over it. doesn't take as long because obviously I'm not adding all these little details. But I like doing these. It's therapy. Keeps me from running amok through the neighborhood with a chainsaw. Which I'm sure the neighbors appreciate. Oops. Alright. How we doing on time?
We got, I think, 10 minutes, 10, 12 minutes.
10, 12 minutes? Okay. I'm trying to hurry. Let's see where I missed one. Alright. Get this done. We'll hit it with Teddy Bear Tan, and that will be that. I am going to put some streaks on here. I will show you how to do that. Hopefully we have enough time. I'll finish this up later. Alright. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to add some really fine streaks to it now so you guys can see that. Lids on the floor. Again, I'm going to take this really fine brush, dip it in here, get the bristles wet, and we'll start over here. And I'm just going to add a couple streaks, one right after the other. Not sure why. I don't know, something hit it and rubbed against it sometime. That was a bit much. And as you can see, I'm just adding little fine little streaks. Again, I sound like that guy Bob. But it's what it reminds me of. Okay. We'll hit this little side over here. And you can do, you know, all kinds of different little things. Just something odd and different. You know, all throughout the body. Just weird, squiggly little lines. That one come down from there. There we go. Make him a little, come on down there. And we'll have one come off of here. What the hell? Hope you guys can see that, how that's looking. Bring him down. And then we're going to put some scratch marks on here. And I'm just barely tapping this. There, I went too hard. I don't know if any of these are even showing up. But just trying to give it some character. And we'll put a mark on the door here. Okay. Up here to the fender. I don't know if you want to zoom in on this or not. And we'll just bring these down. Alright. Okay. So that's how I do the little tiny streaks with this really fine brush. I'm going to add a couple more back here behind the door. Okay. Now that little brush I never let sit in the water because those bristles are so fine. I don't want them getting ruined. Alright, on to Teddy Bear Tan. I still have some left over I could use. I've even had a lot of people ask me or tell me, you know, I've got this old glue bomb that you can have to weather. You know, I know you like to make old rusty vehicles and stuff, you know. And I prefer to start on a brand new, fresh body that, you know, nobody else has fooled with. That's just me. I mean, I've had people try